City, the Sanctuary of Reflection, is an awe-inspiring vision that marries spirituality and architecture to foster a peaceful, contemplative way of life. Every aspect of the city is carefully designed to support the inward journey of its inhabitants, who are dedicated to reflection, devotion, and spiritual growth. Let's take a deeper look at its various elements. Key areas of Incredibism City, the Sanctuary of Reflection. 1. The Monk's Cloister. This central hub of spiritual discipline and practice embodies simplicity. Its architecture, built with humble materials such as stone and wood, reflects the ascetic lifestyle of the monks who inhabit it. The clean, minimalist design of the monk's cloister promotes mindfulness. Sacred gardens flow between the structures, creating an intimate connection between nature and spirituality. Here, you can hear the soft murmurs of wind and water, grounding the spirit in the present moment. The cloister's central courtyard is a place of serenity, where daily rituals take place, such as chanting, walking meditations, and scriptural study. The surrounding structures mirror the monastic vows of simplicity and silence, encouraging visitors to shed material distractions and focus on their inner selves. The Priestly Path. Stretching majestically through the heart of the city, the Priestly Path is a grand boulevard lined with towering structures that house priests from diverse religious traditions. Each building is crowned with soaring arches, intricate engravings, and vibrant stained glass windows. Sunlight filters through the windows, casting multicolored reflections across the stone path below, filling the environment with a divine, ethereal glow. Priests gather here to teach, study, and guide their communities in the wisdom of sacred texts and spiritual philosophies. The Priestly Path offers open spaces for religious gatherings, processions, and moments of collective devotion. Walking down this path, one can feel the weight of history and the sacred role of priests as custodians of wisdom and guidance. 3. The Nun's Garden. A tranquil haven dedicated to the nurturing spirit of devotion, the Nun's Garden offers a delicate, serene environment where nuns practice prayer and reflection. The architecture here is soft and organic, with light streaming through gentle curves and flowing into spaces filled with warmth. The garden is a lush sanctuary of vibrant flowers and meditative paths, with secluded spots for private reflection or group prayers. Every corner of the garden is filled with life, symbolic of the quiet, persistent strength of nuns in their devotion. Visitors are invited to stroll through the winding pathways, sit by the peaceful ponds, or meditate on the interplay of light and nature. It's a place where compassion and faith find tangible expression in the living beauty of the natural world. Half 4. The Beadsman's Circle. A sacred plaza designed for practitioners who use prayer beads in their spiritual practice, the Beadsman's Circle is an architectural embodiment of repetition and devotion. The circle itself is adorned with intricate designs based on sacred geometry and patterns derived from prayer beads used in various spiritual traditions. These patterns ripple across the ground and walls, creating a meditative rhythm as one walks around the circle. The atmosphere is quiet and contemplative, with gentle, diffused light from above, enhancing the feeling of stillness and focus. The central monument, shaped like an enormous prayer bead, stands as a symbol of devotion. Inhabitants gather here for personal prayer, meditative walking, or quiet conversation on their spiritual journey. 5. The Chapel of Silence. Perhaps the most striking space in the city, the Chapel of Silence is designed to facilitate deep meditation and silent prayer. Its stark, minimalist architecture creates a sense of profound stillness, with walls that absorb all ambient noise. Inside, time seems to slow down as visitors sit in complete silence, leaving behind the external world to connect with their inner being. The space is open and unadorned, save for a single point of focus, a simple altar that radiates a soft, ambient light. The chapel serves as a sanctuary for those seeking peace, offering a sacred environment for silent contemplation, where words are unnecessary and spiritual connection is nurtured through stillness. The Horizon of Devotion. Located at the periphery of the city, the Horizon of Devotion marks the meeting point between the constructed city and the natural landscape beyond. Low, unobtrusive structures blend seamlessly with the surrounding environment, inviting inhabitants to engage in outdoor meditation, spiritual walks, or pilgrimages. The open landscape provides a sense of infinite possibility, symbolizing the unbounded nature of spiritual growth. Here, practitioners reconnect with the natural world, reflecting on the unity of life and the vastness of the spiritual path. Pilgrims gather at dawn and dusk to walk along the prayer trails, their journey mirroring their inner quest for enlightenment. Artistic and cultural integration. Incredibism City is not just a place of architectural beauty, it is a living canvas of devotion. The art of the sanctuary integrates religious symbols, sacred geometry, and imagery of spiritual practices. Sculptures of monks in meditation, large murals depicting sacred texts, and installations featuring prayer beads and candles adorn the city. The city's color palette of soft whites, earthy browns, and deep greens creates a soothing, grounded atmosphere. Every building and public space is meticulously designed to promote peace and reflection, balancing the spiritual with the aesthetic. Philosophy and daily life. The inhabitants of the sanctuary of reflection live a disciplined life rooted in mindfulness, prayer, and simplicity. Their daily routines are structured around spiritual practices that foster peace and clarity, with communal meditation, personal reflection, and silent prayer at the heart of their activities. Life here is slow and intentional, with a focus on self-awareness, devotion, and the cultivation of inner peace. Material distractions are kept to a minimum, and the city itself serves as a constant reminder of the sacredness of life and the importance of reflection in achieving spiritual fulfillment. Incredibism City, the sanctuary of reflection, is a visionary space where the sacred and the everyday coexist in perfect harmony, inspiring all who enter to seek peace, mindfulness, and spiritual growth. Its architecture, philosophy, and way of life create a unique environment dedicated to the pursuit of enlightenment through contemplation and devotion.